Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, I am so sorry, y'all, about my allergies, but I feel a lot better. I don't know why I get fall winter allergies, but I just do. All right, so let's get into it. So I know recently y'all probably heard of the whole situation where Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi, she's going back and forth with her mom, right? So Kai Cenat's girlfriend basically put out a video in regards to like how she grew up and how she feels about like her upbringing and how she feels a bit, she felt a bit lonely. Like she was very spoiled. She had all the wonderful the material things, but as far as like that nourishment and that love, that she feels wasn't there. And I'm going to play that. Well, her mom wasn't too crazy about that, and she has her opinion on what she thinks is happening. Now she thinks that Kai Cenat has a lot to do with how her daughter is looking at things. She doesn't think that her daughter ever had a problem until Kai basically came into her life and brainwashed her. Okay, and this is all alleged, but this is like kind of how her mom is feeling, right? So we're gonna play the daughter, we're gonna play Gigi, like how this whole thing started in the first place. All right. Always at work, but the parents is like, okay, you ever watch like a movie where like there's like this rich kid and then they have like the parents that's always at work, but the parents is like, okay, like I'm just gonna get you a new purse, I'm just gonna get you a new this, I'm just gonna get you a new that. And it's like, yeah, like that stuff be cool because like, okay, now like I got it, but it's like, no, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen, yeah, and just somebody I could open up to. And I feel like that made me the way I am today, and I'm learning now that I don't have to be this way, but I feel like it made me like strong, like it made me like feel like I have to hold everything in, like I don't talk to no, like not like that, but like anytime I'm going through something, yeah, you'll never know, because it's like I don't open up to people, I don't talk to people because I never really had that as a child. So it's like keep it all inside. Now it's easier for me to just get through life alone, way easier. I can't even say that I just go through bad stuff, but it's like, everybody have their own problems, and I'm sure y'all have your own problems. Y'all moms have their own problems, Yep. But I feel like if you have a child, the best thing you can do is just be emotionally connected with them. Like, yeah, you can get your child the world, but really just listen. Like, right. If I have children, I took what my parents did, and I'm definitely gonna apply it to my life. Like, I can say one thing: my parents did show me like an amazing lifestyle. Like, yeah, always lived in a very nice house, always had very nice cars, always had very nice clothes, always had, yeah, like the newest of everything. So it's like, yeah, they show me that, but it's like when I have a child, I want to be able to give them that, and I want to be able to give them me emotionally, because I don't want my child to feel like they can't talk to me, or they can't come to me, or they can't, because I know the feeling of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and I respect that. Oops, sorry. I respect that. I respect that, how she feels about her feelings, you know what I mean? And I get, like, she's basically telling it like how she really feels. Like she was taken care of. She was spoiled. She got anything that she wanted, but she feels like that that love, that emotional love, she feels like that wasn't quite there, even though she knew her parents loved her. It's from what I think that this is what she's trying to say. Even though she knows her parents, they try to show their love by giving her material things, that emotional aspect was not there, right? And listen, there is no perfect parent. There isn't, right? There is no perfect parent. What they have, what strengths they have in some things, they're going to be weak in others. And respectfully, what it sounds like, this is what all their parents knew, her parents, sorry, knew how to go about showing that they love her and her siblings, right? Did they get it right? No. But then there are parents that they give that emotional aspect. They give, like, they're always there, like sometimes too much in their kids business, right? As they get older, not when they're younger. But but they're selfish when it comes to physical things, with material things. They're selfish. There's parents that they put it all on them, and their kids are walking around looking like they hadn't had a good haircut or hair washed and set, or a nice clean outfit, but then the parent is walking around with the latest bags, the latest outfit, like hair done, so there is no perfect parent, right? Now, do I agree with Gigi bringing this to the public? I mean, I'm funny about that. Me personally, I'm just not going to out my parents like that, right? I'm not going to do it. I feel like that's something me and my parents, like, how come this couldn't be a conversation between her and her mom? Maybe her mom feels a little bit embarrassed. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I was the parent, if I was her parent, if I was her mom, I would be like, girl, I don't want people walking around thinking that I'm a bad parent. You know what I mean? Like, you could have talked to me about it. But I don't know their relationship either, right? So, like, I don't know. Maybe that's what she's used to. She did say she's not really used to this emotional thing. So maybe this is her way of having that, being able to speak what she feels and how she felt about her upbringing, and maybe she felt like she couldn't go to her mom about it. But we're going to get into how her mom responded to this and what her mom thinks. Okay, so we're going to get into that. And y'all, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, please. All right, so let's get into it.
Since I seen the video of Gabrielle saying that she went through life, I'm sorry, but I gotta be honest. Seeing that video.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say it, right? I'm just gonna have to interject right here. It probably wasn't a good idea for her to be drinking wine and doing this video, only because I feel like that you start to be a little bit more like, you know what I mean? You start to lose control of what you say, and your emotions could just run with you a little bit more. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like maybe she should have probably did this video sober.
I can't speak for all moms or dads. I don't want to single any moms or dads out, but seeing that video broke me. It broke me. To say, that you went through life alone, feeling alone, that you didn't feel loved is crazy. Like, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years, y'all. 15. That was so I could be there, and I was there. I haven't missed anything in that kid life. Nothing. I can't think of nothing I've missed.
Yeah.
I haven't slept barely in 2 days. I have been replaying my life over and over. The more I replay my life, the more proud of myself I am, actually. Like, to say you went through life alone and unloved.
Sorry, y'all. I hate ads. Okay.
I don't ever want to compare my life to my child's life, because I didn't choose my life as a child, but I chose definitely to the best of my ability what hers could look like.
She tried her best.
Like, girl, you don't even know what a fucking bad day is. And that's just how I feel. Some people could think I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. That's how I stand 10 toes down.
But her feelings are her own, though, right? Like, if she's saying that this is how she felt growing up, then that's her own. Like, it may hurt her mom to hear that, because it's like, wait a minute, like in her mom's defense, she's like, dude, I tried my best to raise you the best way I know how. But she shouldn't be condemned because she's telling you how she felt.
Like, there is kids that's going through life alone and unloved.
Right.
And I can advocate for them. I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a dad.
Right.
I didn't have grandparents for real. I didn't have family like that. You know what I mean? Like, my life was really, really hard, you know, especially due to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But which is why this hurts so much. Even throughout my life, like with the things my mom have done, my mom didn't even give me a decent life. We were poor. I was poor. It was years. It was sometimes some years I only had one pair of shoes, no socks, no matching socks, no clean panties, no that, no this, no that, nothing. And I still to this what? Just 2-3 years ago, I took my mom to Turks with my kids, trying to rekindle with my mom. Still, throughout my life, I tried to here and there rebuild my relationship with my mom. Because who wants to go through life without their mom? I have told Gabrielle, no matter what, baby, I love you. You're not gonna go through this life without. As long as I got blood, sweat, and tears and breath in my body, you're not gonna go through this life without me. She never had to. I think that's why this just hurts so much.
Right.
And don't get me wrong. That Gabrielle dad was never around, y'all. Never. Gabrielle dad come from a decent family. Gabrielle is her dad's only child. I have 5 kids. 5. And I have custody of my niece.
Mm-hmm.
The same year I had my last kid, I gained custody of my niece.
Now, if you guys don't know who Gigi's mom is, so she was like a Instagram baddie, if you will, right? Like she was out there, okay? A very beautiful woman, and you know what I mean? You know, I feel like this has a lot to do with, you know, mom versus daughter type thing. But I'm going to fast forward because I'm going to fast forward to some things, some major points, okay? Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Let me see. Okay.
Nothing but be there for Gabrielle. I don't know who she is. This girl came in my house recently. A couple months ago, my friends was over. We was here. I cooked.
This is what pissed her off.
She came in, and I don't know how we got on the subject of the internet.
Here she go drinking that wine. I'm telling you, that's what made her like seem erratic.
Gabrielle looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. So all of y'all who in my messages saying you ain't post us and since this and this and that, our relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, oh yeah, and Kai said, Mr. Kai Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me.
She didn't like that.
He did his research on me and her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, y'all, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know.
Oops.
Her best friend, he said, you too. He said that he told my baby that if she hung out with me or her best friend, and he did his background on us, she hung out with us. It's so hard to even fucking say that her reputation would be ruined. I was just like.
Okay. So Yeah, so that struck a nerve with the mom, you know what I mean? For allegedly Kai told Gigi, "Hey, you know what? If you continue hanging out with your mom, there's going to be an issue. Like your reputation is going to be ruined." Now, any parent, okay, is going to be like, "Oh, I cannot believe, like, you know what I mean? Your partner said that about me. Your mother who has done everything I could possibly do to make sure that you had the best life. Like, did you stick up for me? Did you say, Kai, that's my mom. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, speak for yourself." And then I noticed that, like, Gigi really likes Kai Cenat's mom. So that, you know what I mean? She's always like, Mama Cenat, shout out to Mama Cenat in like different streams. So I don't know if like all those things together was her mother watching this stuff and going, hi, hey, what about me? Your mom that sacrificed so much to make sure that you had the best of everything. Maybe I wasn't perfect, but hey, guess what? I tried my best, right? Um, let me play. There's a couple other things I wanted to play in regards to this. Hold on, because I think there was some things that she said that a lot of people was questioning, like, wait a minute, like, did she just say that? So let me just see. Hold on, y'all, let me see where it is. Oh,
Anybody wanted to, and when I said the whole identity thing, I never said anybody wanted to look like me. I said they didn't like me because they didn't look like me. But my whole point was when Gabrielle was growing up, we moved to LA. The first thing Gabrielle was concerned about is her going to a black school. Gabrielle was Googling schools. Gabrielle was Googling percentage. If the school didn't hold a certain percentage of black kids, she didn't want to go. And then I started thinking about it. Well, dang, she's so freaking kind of like, not fine to me. Is it because she don't look like me?
she does look like you.
Now, she love herself. There
Huh?
are people who love what they look like, but they just don't like what you look like. I said she
Huh?
don't like what I look like. She like what she look like. Let's be clear here. That's why when the whole TT thing happened with Brooke and people saying she was a colorist or whatever,
Huh?
I'm like, oh no. That girl love her color. She love black people. And when I said the whole idea,
I'm confused because Gigi looks a lot like her mom. And as far as there's something about people, like, and everybody has their own um perspective on what color is. It's weird to me, right? That's why I feel like it shouldn't even be, because everybody has their own thing. Now, like Gigi's mom, in my opinion, like when I look at her mom's color and I look at her, they look, what, Gigi's just like a shade darker, and they have this, I don't understand. Like, they both look like women of color. I don't see the difference, right? But then everybody is different, right? But for her mom to go and look at that as, oh, um, she loves what she looks like, but I don't think she likes what I look like. Ma'am, y'all look the same, in my opinion. But everybody's different. I mean, there's people that will look at me and go, oh yeah, you're very, I had someone actually say, like, you're dark skinned, you're very dark skinned. I love that. I'm like, okay, yes, I'm dark skinned. I don't mind that. Dark skin is absolutely beautiful. But then somebody will be like, no, you're brown skinned. But then, you know what I mean? Like, but in my opinion, I don't, how can I say this? I never really cared enough to really put myself in a category, right? But for the mom to focus on that and be like, oh yeah, like she loves who she looks like, she loves who she is, but I don't know if she loves what I am. That seems a little immature to me for a adult and the mother of your mother to say. You know what I mean? I feel like that does seem a little, it's you against me, vice, you know what I mean? Like Gigi versus her mom, and like it sounds like a little bit of a, maybe envy, not, I don't know, jealousy, but maybe envy and like a bitterness a little bit. I don't know if her mom is if they've always had this issue with each other where it's always been a tit for tat in the back and forth, and it's just blowing up now because Gigi is with a high profiled man. Don't know. And was her mother ever like, did she ever want a Kai Cenat? And is she like feeling a little bit, maybe it is. Maybe I am explaining jealousy. Maybe it is a little bit of jealousy. But that right there was like one of the things I was like, okay, why did she even say that? And then there was something else that she said that I wasn't quite sure like where that was coming from. So there's another thing that was like, I think DJ Academic spoke on it also. So I'll play his thing. So I was like, wait a minute, child, what does that even mean? What you talking about? All right, it's this right here, y'all.
That's her mom.
Hold on.
You say, oh, she could cook so good, she could clean, she this, that. That's her mama. You say she's from Louisiana? No, she not. She was born there.
This ain't going where I think it's going, right? I feel like she about to say, God, you don't love my daughter, you love me. Wait, hold on. What?
Gabrielle's been gone from Louisiana since she was 2. I'm from Louisiana. So that Louisiana girl in the kitchen praying for you, she get that from her mama. I ain't never got on this.
Oh, hell no. The mama compete with a daughter?
You say, oh, she could cook so good, she could clean, she this, that.
Listen.
That's her mama.
That's her mama.
You say she's from Louisiana.
That's her mama. The one that be praying for you, that's her mama. See that right there? It's like red flag, ma'am. Like, okay, like you contributed, that's great, but it's not about you. It's not about you. This is about Gigi and her life. Like that right there, I don't know what you want. Are you expecting a award? Like, what is she expecting? Like, thank you so much. It was all me. I did it. I'm the one that raised Gigi the way she is. I'm the one. You know what? Let me just be real. Kai Cenat should be mine. That should be my man. Huh? Because that's her mama. I mean, what you looking for? What you looking for, Miss Ma'am? Maybe, now that right there, because I'm trying to be, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see both sides, but ma'am, that right there, that's showing a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of competition there, and maybe we should replay this, look at it, and think about how you were feeling at the time. And you know what they say, like some people when they drink alcohol, it's a truth serum. So what were you feeling? I would play that. If Gigi's mom ever comes across this video, be sober while you're playing. I would play these videos back. And then I would really take notes and really be like, what was I really feeling? What am I really feeling towards my daughter? What is this really, really about? Is it about what Kai Cenat allegedly said? Or is it, you know what I mean? Is something different? Okay, so then there was this, I guess she had like some sort of erratic moment. And I'm gonna play this, y'all. I know okay, here it is, right here.
Who actually looks like me. You understand? And you mistreat her.
Listen, I gotta put it.
You have identity issues because I have another daughter who actually looks like me. You understand? And you mistreat her.
Ooh.
But yeah, you over there posting Kai Cenat's sister, who you don't know.
Ooh.
My sissy I love so much. You don't even know her.
Ooh.
So yeah, when you said I'll take one sibling shopping, I said take Scarlett so y'all could bond. Scarlett said you don't even tell her you love her. And I do nothing but try to tie y'all together.
Ooh.
So you can love her. She needs you.
Ooh.
But you supposed to Kai Cenat's sister. Yeah, that's hurtful. That's weird to me. I have an empty home damn near. You're moving out. You in Brooklyn. Y'all going y'all separate ways. Oh, you gonna do what you did last time. Just move in with a man. Cool, got it. Not mad. But for you to sit there listening, it's so much shit I've been there for you. Has nothing to do with the materials. But love, support, protection.
Ooh. Yeah, she mad. She bitter mad, in my opinion. She's bitter mad. And it's a lot of how they look to her. Like, you see how she was like, to my other daughter who actually looks like me. Ooh, Miss Ma'am, what's going on with you, and why are you doing that to your daughter? Why are you making it such a making a point of expressing that? It sounds like you are the colorist. It sounds like you're the one. And I noticed that there's a picture of her daughter, her other daughter, who's like it's shade lighter than Gigi, and I have a feeling that that's the only difference. But Gigi looks like her mom, in my opinion. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Like, from what I played, does it sound like the mom might have a little bit of bitter issues, a little bit jealous of her daughter, or do you feel as if the mom is right about this and Gigi, you know what I mean, probably shouldn't have brought this to the internet? And if Kai said that, is Kai wrong for telling his girlfriend Gigi to, hey, you know what, don't hang out with your mom as much because it's not a good look? Y'all let me know. Put down below. I'll see y'all later. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Bye.